This year we introduced the Marshmallow Challenge to our students as a way of introducing the DT process.
I would say ours is the most stable because, right? It would because in geometry we learned that triangles is the strongest shape.
And so this activity is meant for our students to think outside the box, to build their first kind of prototype, and then walk around the classroom, see what other people have done, build on their ideas, and come back and build again. It introduces the idea that the final answer may not always be the best, so you can always go back to kind of rework the answer to create something even better.
Our first prototype. Our original idea is to use a stick like this with a motor contained on it, and to spin it, to spin the plate, so that the plate can move, and then the eggs can rotate. However, our first prototype failed because the motor can't generate the power to move the plate. This is our second prototype. We decided to change the stick into a plate that can move by itself. As you can see, the eggs are rotating, so that this is our UVB light, which is our heating system. So as the egg rotates, the egg can receive the heat in different dimensions, and that's our main purpose of doing the spinning system.
My question is the equipment, because you use solar panels and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
Then how are the majority of farmers, which have a limited budget, can afford this?
Well, this is like a long-term effect. So basically, if you consume our iFarm system, they can consume from a small scale, and then to increase as the profit increase.
We are aiming to educate people about blockchain. So basically, if you've heard of Bitcoin or Ethereum, that's essentially blockchain is how Bitcoin works and how Ethereum works. And we personally, all three of us, think that this type of technology is really revolutionary for the world. And we also realize that most people don't know what this is.
Our research has shown that microaggression can lead to psychological stressors and lead to detrimental health effects. And to us, this is a really important factor to address. But these are merely our observations of the community itself. So to further confirm, we took a step and sent out a survey to the community to actually confirm if our observations are correct.
So we wanted to introduce design thinking to our students because we wanted to give them a chance to find a creative solution to problems that they themselves have identified.
And then boost the convenience and also minimize really creative measures.
What makes our prototype so good? After analyzing products on the repository, we found out that many of the products focus on entertainment. We think of different topics, like brainstorm all the different ways that we can do like a design thinking project. And then we start planning how we're gonna do it, and then we make whatever it is that we're gonna do. So personally, I try to stick to the plan, but then if there's something that I can make better, I change the plan.
When a robot runs in the campus, it can recognize all the faces through its camera. And most importantly, face recognition, which Ellen already presented last year from the science fair.
So this program is special because there's this new aspect called empathy engraved into it. So for example, in science fair, there's a straight line. You have the question and you're seeking for the conclusion. But in this design thinking program, it's a never-ending cycle because you have the question, you have the conclusion, but then you take in feedbacks from many other people, and it's the loop back. You go back into the question based on the people's feedback. What I feel like differentiates design thinking from science fair the most is, as I previously mentioned, the empathy aspect. For example, you have to take into consider what other people think. You have to constantly improve your product to go up with the standard. So it's not just a one-way road. This loop constantly exists.
Where we want them to use the knowledge that they have We want them to use the internet, to use media, to use everything at their disposal in order to learn more about the world. The whole idea of design thinking is based on empathy, right? In order to identify with our users, then we can truly kind of create the best solution for them.
Not only can you realize your product, you can actually make it work in the real world. You guys have a lot of cool ideas. You just need to do a little bit more research, really go in depth, think about what you can do, explore the topic. You never know, by the time you get to 20, you might be millionaires. So next year, I hope as an audience, you can be even more engaged to challenge the speakers. Okay, ask them all the difficult questions, because this is a safe and secure place for you guys to practice your skills. Okay? It's a very good opportunity, and I hope you really take that to heart. Right? Thank you everyone for being here today, and all